In this video, I'm going to show you 5 lessons from the book David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. Lesson 1. Living and growing up in a privileged environment can affect your success. You may not have thought of this before, but the truth is, living and growing up in a wealthy family where you are protected, anything you want can be affected. I also come from a middle-class family where I have everything I want and don't have to work for anything. I never knew you would starve and have nothing to eat. My whole life and childhood was easy for me. I didn't know how hard it was until I got into it. If you find yourself here, I'm sure you have friends who can live forever on the wealth their parents created. Therefore, they rest and live a comfortable life. But in the end, this poor attitude comes at a high price. For example, if your parents send you to an expensive private school with few students, and everyone happy with teachers, it won't help you learn how to work in a real-life environment with lots of communicators. If you are poor and have to work to earn money from a young age, even the simplest things will make you stronger and help you succeed in the real world later in life. The second lesson, if you don't learn, makes you useful. Some disadvantages, such as learning disabilities, can often help us develop skills in other areas and be more creative, Gladwell said. Let me give you an example. One of my friends are dyslexic due to the local accent in our rural areas. He also faced great difficulties while writing. It always gets low marks due to its composition and poor performance. But when we became adults, he started doing it with his great presentation. He doesn't hesitate to talk about a topic for 45 minutes to entertain the room. He also became a very talented artist and eventually studied architecture, graduating from his class. We are all different and have different abilities. Find your unique talents and constantly try to improve yourself. If you like the audio of this book, you can try listening for free using the link in the description. Lesson 3. Use your special skills to defeat the big opponents that stand in your way. To do. Have you heard the story of the 300 Spartans? Or better yet, have you seen the movie? This is a great example to use in Lesson 3. I've always wondered how the Spartans conquered an entire empire. Gladwell gave us interesting and revealing information. If the oppressed army uses guerrilla tactics in battle, it has a 63% chance of winning. If he's wrong and tries to fight fire with fire, he only wins 29% of the fight. What does it mean? If you're a loser, don't compete with the biggest competitors in their field. Instead, focus on your strengths and take advantage of your opponent's weaknesses. If you meet Goliath and feel like David, compare yourself not to the strength of the body, but to its weakness. This will increase your success. Lesson 4. Play your game and don't compare. Comparing yourself to the youngest kids in your class is a bad idea. Most of us have a habit of comparing ourselves to others, and often decide that other people are better than us. This is because we only see everything as a whole, and focus on what we don't have. We are all different and not the same. So don't compare yourself to anyone. Always play to your strengths, even if it seems silly.